inspired solutions for America. This is the Sean Hannity Show.
High school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Kentucky Service Companies. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
It's a busy week on the campus of Danville Christian Academy, the Ernest Martin Athletic Complex, as they play host to the All-A Regional Tournament. Yesterday, we saw the Somerset Christian and DCA Lady Warriors move on to play in what will be Friday night, tomorrow night's Girls Championship. Tonight, it's two games, the boys semifinals, DCA and Somerset, Danville and Somerset Christian. And we're going to bring you both tonight here on the Hometown Radio Network. Good evening, everyone. Joe Mathis alongside Evan Preston. We're live courtside in the second deck here at the Ernest Martin Athletic Complex for a game tonight, Evan, between two teams that are familiar with each other. This is the 7th all-time matchup. DCA has won 5 of the first 6, but 4 of the first 6 played have been decided by 4 points or less. Last year, 12th Region Tournament first round, a game that had a banked-in three-pointer from the corner that sent the game to double overtime. Seemingly Somerset had all the momentum. DCA ends up escaping with a win. We know they win 2 more after that. They win the region championship. This seems to be what's going to be a really fun game tonight between these two teams.
It is, and I've seen both play. Obviously, DCA more than I've seen Somerset, but I came here the other night to watch Somerset, and I just think this is going to be another year where we see these two battle down to the last possession. I mean, like we have seen for it feels like the last 50 times we've watched these two teams play, and still some of the same kids. So they all remember that. They remember last year Somerset wants to beat DCA really bad. DCA wants to beat Somerset really bad. I think it's going to be a great time.
DCA at 8-2, Somerset at 7-4. No team in the history of the 12th Region All-A tournament has won the All-A championship in the region more than Somerset. Danville Christian Academy, however, trying to be the first team to three-peat as the champion since the 2015, 2016, and 2017 Danville Admirals. We'll see what happens tonight. DCA, Somerset, starting lineups coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball. The Hometown Radio Network and All-A coverage brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the 127 bypass in Danville.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's need. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com. At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
I'm Boyle County Judge Executive Trilly Bottom. The Boyle County EMS Crisis Response Unit is here to help, whether you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or just need to talk to someone. Our team is trained, compassionate, and ready to respond. Call the Boyle County EMS Crisis Response Unit today, 238-1134, because your mental health matters.
Boyle County EMS, every second counts, every life matters.
Start 2026 with Danville Bike and Footwear. In January, get $20 off our basic bike tune-up and $30 off our standard tune-up. Experience our expanded selection of running and trail shoes, winter running apparel, and high-performance socks. Did you know that Danville Bike and Footwear hosts group runs every Monday and Thursday evenings at 6:30? Come run with us. Take charge of the new year with a new you and visit Danville Bike and Footwear, where adventure and comfort ride together. Located in downtown Danville next to City Hall.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
Joe Mathis alongside Evan Preston for live play-by-play coverage of the 12th Region All-A Tournament, and you're joining us right in time for the National Anthem. So we'll send it back to the studio back in 3 minutes on WHIR.
Please remain standing for our pregame prayer. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day, Lord. Thank you for getting Somerset here safely. God, I pray that you would give them a safe trip home as well, Lord. I pray that no one would get injured tonight, Lord. I pray that we would all glorify you with our attitudes and actions and words tonight, Lord. I pray that we would give you all the glory, win or loss. It's in your name I pray. Amen.
It's Cole Danisman doing the pregame prayer there. DCA and Somerset. Somerset, the visiting team. Good microphone situated here. Somerset, the visitors tonight in their road purple jerseys with the gold SHS across the chest. The gold numbers in the front and back. They have that bunny logo on the left-hand side of the shorts with the gold stripes that come down the side. DCA in their home whites, white tops, white shorts to match the Warriors in navy blue across the chest, outlined in that DCA gold. Navy blue numbers in the front and back outlined in gold as well. Ryan Young, the head coach of Somerset. He was formerly the head coach at Garrett County. 115 and 133 record as the head coach for Ryan Young, but he is 71 and 57 overall at Somerset. His best season came 2 years ago when they won 22 games, actually beat this DCA team in the 12th Region semifinals in triple overtime that year, then lost to Pulaski County the very next night in the 12th Region championship game. Somerset starters look like this. Number 2, Aiden Absher is at 19.4 and 6.1 rebounds per game. He leads Somerset in in points per game, in free throw percentage, and in three-point percentage. Number 10, Cole Grundy, a senior, phenomenal baseball player is Cole. 12.1 points, 6.5 rebounds per game. Number 12, sophomore Brock Stevens at 10.1 a game. Number 5, Josh Lewis, the junior, at 8.9 a game. And number 33, Jacob Bartley, a senior, at 5.9 per game. He also averages 6.8 rebounds per game. He leads Somerset in the rebounds per game number. For DCA, it's Ben Michaels at 14.3 a game. Lake of 10 at 15 points per game. Graham Dominion, the sophomore, at 12.7 a game. Phenomenal perimeter defender is Graham. Cole Danisman at 7.9 a game. And Dre Motley at 5.2 a game. DCA still dealing with the injury to Eli Perez. He's in street clothes. He will not play in tonight's game. And I think you saw them miss Eli quite a bit in that game Friday night in that 51-49 win DCA had over Danville. Lake of 10 will give a fist bump to Jacob Bartley. They will jump at midcourt. 3 officials on the floor. DCA was expecting this to be the best crowd of the season for them, and certainly looking like it's going to be that way. Lower stands full, upper stands getting full. Tip is in the air, controlled by DCA. And we are underway for high school basketball. The Hometown Radio Network. Dre Motley kicks it on the right wing to Cole Danisman. Back to Motley, back to Danisman. Corner Dominion. Thinks about a right corner 3. Down low on the block to Michaels. Michaels back over Dominion. Fakes a right wing 3. Drives left hand. Floater in the paint. Rolls off. Comes out. Rebound is taken by Absher. Averages just over 6 rebounds a game. And again, leads Somerset in scoring. That's Aiden Absher. Right-hand side, Somerset has the basketball. Bounce pass over in the corner near us to Absher. Absher goes back over to Grundy. Grundy, right-hand side, back to Stevens. Stevens backs it back up near midcourt. DCA with that zone. Left-hand corner, they go down in the corner to Bartley, cutting Grundy, and the pass is taken away by Danisman. Danisman goes to Dominion, right-hand side in the corner to Lake of 10, who has the basketball. DCA's leading scorer. 10-1 jab step, fakes a 3 and goes to Motley. Motley Michaels on the right block, has the basketball. Fakes, goes right-hand floater, rolls home. Ben Michaels has the first 2 in this one. He averages 14.3 a game. He's been a phenomenal player for DCA. Was homeschooled, came to DCA to play meaningful basketball in his senior year, and he's playing in some big-time games already. Left corner, DCA leads it 2-0. Absher has the basketball. Skip pass to Stevens. Left corner, he fires up a 3. Got it. That's the key that Somerset had last year in that region first-round game in the tournament. They shot a ton of threes versus DCA and hit a ton of threes. Michaels, he fires a right wing 3. Misses too hard off the back rim. Rebound taken strong side by Aiden Absher. Absher up the court, goes to Lewis. Lewis right hand cut off by Dominion. Left-hand side to go to Grundy. 3, got it. Back-to-back threes by Somerset, one by Stevens, one by Grundy, who shoots 28.3% from three-point range. And Somerset takes an early 6-2 lead. Motley has the basketball between the legs. Picks up his dribble, goes to a 10 on that left wing. A 10 bounce pass back to Motley. Up top, they go to Danisman. Cole Danisman, the junior, wears number 22, has the basketball. Works on the right-hand baseline. Spins back around and kicks it up to Dominion. Dominion, one of 3 Warriors in double figures at 12.7 a game. Left wing to Danisman. Danisman 2 dribbles, back up top to Michaels. Michaels works right-hand side, hands it off to Dominion, who fakes a 3. Goes over to Danisman, to Motley, left wing. On a passing, no cutting or offense right now from DCA. They trail 6-2. Now Motley does drive. Right-hand scoop shot off the glass is good. That's Dre Motley with a Whitaker Bank shot. Dre can get to the basket. He's got the ability to slash.
He does, and he likes to get to that right hand. That's his best hand, and that's a good way coming off that left wing, going with his right hand to the right side of the basket.
6-4, DCA trails by 2. Absher has the basketball. DCA looks like they've settled back into a man-to-man defense. Motley is on Lewis, who goes back up top to Absher. Danisman on him near the midcourt stripe. Right-hand side, kicks it back up top. Grundy swings it Stevens, left wing 3. Got it again. 6 for Brock Stevens. He's giving Somerset a 9-4 lead. Far side, Dadisman has the basketball in the corner to a 10. He drives baseline, fights through contact, and is knocked down and fouled by Jacob Bartley. Foul on Jacob is his first, and Lake of 10 will get 2 free throws.
Well, we've seen this year DCA gives up a lot of threes, a lot of open threes, and Somerset's obviously doing that. They're driving middle, kicking out for the three. Somerset's got 3 threes, and all 3 of them they've been wide open. So that's going to be a problem for DCA. They're going to have to get a handout on shooters and make them go to the middle.
A 10's first free throw is good. Looking at the stats from last year's game in that first-round region game, according to Somerset stats, I looked at them earlier today, they attempted just 5 two-point field goals in that region first-round game. They shot 33 pointers, and they hit at a 40% clip last year.
Well, yeah.
Taken away by a 10. A 10 down the other way, leaves it off for Motley. Motley right-hand finger roll quickly down the court. So a 10 missed the second free throw, makes up for it on the defensive end, and Motley leads DCA with 4 points, and it's 9-7. Here's Lewis with the basketball, works right-hand side on that far side, hands it off to Brock Stevens, who's already hit 2 threes. Up top to Absher. Absher back to Stevens, fakes a left wing threes, now steps back. Long two-point jumper, foot is on the line. It is a 2, but Stevens hits another long jump shot. He's got 8. Now Michaels the other way with a left-hand finger roll off the glass. Well, action is flying up and down the floor right now, especially on DCA side. It's Somerset 12, DCA 9. Stevens fakes a left corner 3, goes back up top. Absher fakes a straight-on 3 and has the ball knocked away, comes out, bounces around, comes to Grundy. Grundy goes to Lewis. His free throw line jumper is good, and he's fouled by Motley and knocked down to the floor, and a chance at 3 for Isaiah Lewis.
Well, if you watch what Somerset's doing,
Lewis.
Somerset is ball faking, getting DCA in the air, dribble penetration, kick out. So, I mean, that's their game plan, get DCA in the air. They're not trying to go score over top of Lake at the rim. They're going to ball fake, get them in the air, kick out for threes. Just like you said, you shoot 33 in the game, you shoot 2 field goals, that's obviously their game plan. You don't want to shoot over Lake.
Marcus Jones will check in. Free throw by Josh Lewis is no good. It's 13-9. Michaels to the free throw line, has the basketball up top to Domitian. Domitian works right hand, stops cut off by Cole Grundy. Back up top to Michaels, who swings it back to Domitian on the right wing. Yeah, when you shoot a ton of threes, it also takes away the length down low, the rebounding that DCA has, and Somerset out-rebounded DCA in that first-round region game last year. A 10 fall away on the baseline is no good, rattles off, and Absher has the basketball. Quickly the other way goes to Stevens. Back over to Absher, back to Stevens. Wide open left corner 3. Got it again. 11 for Brock Stevens. It's 16-9 Somerset. Domitian foul coming into front court by Stevens.
I don't know what the DCA defense is doing right now, especially with Stevens. I mean, you've got to run 2 guys at him and try to make them score at the basket at this point. He needs a heat check. He crosses half court.
He put a hand in his face.
Yeah.
Michaels in the right block, works on Jones, bodies his way in, lost the basketball, gets it back, goes to Josiah Bradshaw, just checked in. Bradshaw up top to Domitian. Domitian lost his balance, goes back up top to Bradshaw. Right side to Cole Dadisman, down low to a 10, a pretty good position.
Very good.
And I think Grundy just reached him and fouled him. He knew as soon as the team was catching the basketball, he was going straight up, and Grundy picks up the foul. That's Cole Grundy's first. That is Somerset's third. And DCA will inbound on the baseline. It's Ben Michaels who will kick it in for DCA in the corner to Dadisman. Dadisman right side to Domitian. Somerset in the man-to-man defense here as Lewis picks up Domitian around the screen from Michaels. Hesitates left hand, fall back jumper, rolls off the rim, but a 10 has the board, puts it back up, rolls off the rim, but he has 2 free throws coming his way. And it's the 4th foul on Somerset. Foul is on Aiden Absher. That's Absher's first.
Grundy.
So it's on Grundy. That's Grundy's second.
That's a big foul for them.
And Somerset probably wishing it was on Absher. Grundy's picked up 2, and Lake of 10 will get 2 more free throws. A 10 struggled from the line Friday night against Danville. He is DCA's leading free throw shooter. He drills the first one.
I think it was my fault because I said I had never seen him miss a free throw.
And he missed 2 there at the end.
I said it right before he missed those 2. I think it was my fault. I'll take those 2.
And you weren't even announcing that game on Friday night. It was the pre-announcers.
That's what it was. Yep, that's what it was.
They knew you were coming on the microphone here this
right.
game. Second free throw by a 10 is also good. He's 3 for 4 from the line. It's 16-11. And DCA wants a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. DCA coverage in the All-A tournament brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the 127 bypass in Danville. The winner of the All-A tournament, which we'll find out the girls' winner tomorrow night. The boys' championship game is Saturday night. The winner of the boys will play the 8th region winner Thursday, January the 22nd at 11:30 in the morning Central Time, because it's in Owensboro. That's 12:30 Eastern Time at the Owensboro Sports Center. The 8th region All-A is being played kind of like exactly like the 12th region is. They've got the two boys semifinals tonight. They got the championship Saturday. Williamstown versus Owen County tonight. Eminence and Walton Verona at 7:30. Walton Verona won it last year. DCA actually beat Walton Verona in the second round of the All-A State Tournament last season on their way to winning that championship. So we'll see if Walton Verona can repeat there at the 8th region. Left corner, that's Lewis who has the basketball. Gets by a 10, down low to Jones. A 10 had to pick up Lewis, who was driving baseline, left Jones wide open, who put it in with a right-hand hook. Marcus Jones has his first two. It's 18-11. Somerset leads, and we have a backcourt violation. Domitian was hounded defensively by Aiden Absher and knocked the ball loose, and official says Domitian touched it as it went into backcourt. So turnover on DCA, and Somerset will have the basketball, and Sean Busick, the DCA coach, does not like the call at all. He's letting the official know about it.
Somerset's just controlling the game. They're very efficient offensively. I don't believe they have a turnover, and if so, it's been a dead ball turnover. They're just, look, I mean, you can see them setting their screens. They're passing it hard. They're making strong cuts. They're getting DCA in the air. And, DCA is going to have to make an adjustment because Somerset has really came out and playing better right now.
Stevens in the corner lost the basketball, knocked out by a 10. So Somerset's going to keep the basketball. This is the 12th game of the year for Somerset. They're 7-4. Cutting towards the basket is Absher. Lost it, gets it back up top. Long three by Lewis. That went off the back rim. High rebound taken by Michaels. Outlet pass comes to Domitian. He does not have numbers. We'll see if he challenges. Spins around Lewis. Lays it up with the right hand. Missed it. A 10's follow is no good. Rebound comes out to Absher. And Absher runs the other way for the Briar Jumpers. Works around a 10. No look pass in the corner. He goes to Maddox Cup, who just checked in. Cross court pass. Stevens three. Bingo! He's got 14 in the first quarter. He's hit 4 threes in the first quarter. It's 21-11. Somerset by 10 with 1:25 to play in this first quarter. Just no perimeter defense whatsoever from Danville Christian Academy right now. Domitian up top to Michaels. Michaels right corner, Bradshaw. Good look at a three. Misses too hard. Long rebound comes out to Dadisman, who's fouled, putting towards the basket. That's foul number 5 on Somerset, and Cole Dadisman will get free throws. I think the foul's on Maddox Cup.
Well, Somerset, it sounds like they're fouling a lot with a lot of, crazy fouls, but really they're just playing really hard, and they're getting some unfortunate foul calls. They're fouling, but they're fouling because they're playing extremely hard, and they're setting the tone early on as far as physicality goes.
It's Cole Dadisman, the junior, at 7.9 a game. First free throw for Cole. Hits nothing but net. He has his first one in this one. 21-12, Somerset leads by 9. We mentioned no team has won the 12th Region All-A Championship more than Somerset. They've won it 18 times as a school. Second free throw by Dadisman is good. Dre Motley checks back in for DCA. Cole Dadisman will check out.
What's your favorite stoplight in Somerset?
The one by Mellow Mushroom.
That's right. That's a good one. Yep.
There's a lot of them there. Down low, that's Absher who has it. Absher back up top. Goes to Cup. Cup floater in the lane. Misses too hard. Rebound taken by Michaels. Good strong rebound knocked out of his hands. And DCA will have it with 57.1 to play. We were just in Somerset last week. Jack's basketball team played a second grade tournament at Southwestern High School.
Well, see, if you go to Southwestern, you can stay away from the lights.
Yes, that's what we did. We do stay away from all the lights.
Yep.
Motley has the basketball near side, hesitates, behind the back, steps back. No look pass to a 10. A 10 down low to a cutting Michaels. Reverse layup with the right hand. And Ben Michaels has got 6 for DCA in this first quarter. DCA has cut that Somerset lead down to 6. 21-15 with 35 to play in this first quarter. Lewis, free throw line to Absher. One dribble back up top. Lewis, long three, too short. Rebound, though, comes out to Stevens. Looking down low for Bartley, who loses the basketball, gets it back, and I think Motley fouled him. Motley reaching in, trying to knock the ball out. Foul is indeed on Dre Motley.
That's a hustle play, though. And I think, if I'm DCA and I'm only down 6 right now, I'm not happy if I'm coaching, but I'm also I think we're fortunate to only be down 6 the way Somerset shot the ball and how bad DCA has guarded the perimeter.
Here's Maddox Cup inbounded in on the baseline for Somerset. Will kick it in up top. It's caught by Josh Lewis back near midcourt. Domitian is on him with 21 to play in this first quarter. And Somerset leading 21-15 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Domitian on Lewis, leaves it up to Absher as Bradshaw picks him up. Absher on that midcourt Warrior logo here at the Ernest Martin Athletic Complex. Screen from Bartley, left-hand side. 10 fights through that. Over in the corner of Lewis. Active hands knocked away by Domitian, and it's off of Lewis out of bounds with 3.8 to play. But DCA fought through screen after screen, and finally Domitian was able to get his hands on the ball, and it knocked off of Lewis. Domitian has it in backcourt. He goes to Bradshaw. Midcourt heave at the buzzer's no good. We played 1 quarter of basketball. It's Somerset 21, DCA 15 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. DCA coverage in the All-A tournament brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the 127 bypass in Danville. Back in 1 minute on 103.9 FM WHIR.
It's 2026, and Danville Bike and Footwear wants you to be ready for the new year. Get your bike ready to hit the roads and trails with $20 off our basic bike tune-up and $30 off our standard tune-up. And for those of you looking for fun runs, Danville Bike and Footwear hosts group runs every Monday and Thursday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Take charge of the new year with a new you and visit Danville Bike and Footwear, where adventure and comfort ride together. They're located downtown Danville, right next to City Hall.
Oh, triple treat, how lovely are your pizzas. The triple treat box from Pizza Hut is back. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and dessert starting at $19.99. Oh, triple treat, heck yeah, we gonna eat some. The triple treat box, available for a limited time, only at Pizza Hut. Feed good times. Exclusions apply. Extra charge for pan, more toppings, and extra cheese. Product availability, prices, and participation may vary.
Second quarter starting here from the Ernest Martin Athletic Complex. Somerset 21, Danville Christian Academy 15. It was a 14-point first quarter for Brock Stevens. 3 by Absher's no good. Actually missed so badly it hit Bartley right in the hands underneath the basket, and Bartley turned around, put it off the glass, and got it to go home. Bartley's first 2. It's 23-15. Somerset by 8. Bradshaw has the basketball 30 feet from the basket. Screen right-hand side from a 10, and goes to Michaels. In the corner they go. Domitian, right corner 3. Misses too hard. Rebound high up in the air. Controlled by a 10 who goes for a follow, and he's fouled. Foul is going to be on, looks like number 1, Xavier Wooldridge. Yeah, it is. Xavier Wooldridge, a freshman, averages 1.7 and 1.7 a game. 1.7 points, 1.7 rebounds. Since Lake of 10 back to the line. A 10 hit 3 of 4 from the charity stripe in the first quarter. Couple of dribbles from Big Lake of 10. First free throw's good. Brock Stevens will check back in. Josh Lewis will check out. First to 2 here tonight. Danville and Somerset Christian School will play after this one. Winner of this game, winner of the next game, play Saturday evening in the 12th Region All-A Championship game. Second free throw for Lake of 10 is good. A 10 has got 5. 23-17, Somerset leads by 6. In the second quarter, here's Aiden Absher. Absher was scoreless in the first. Brock Stevens did basically all the scoring for Somerset. Left-hand dribble, Stevens left corner, 3. Good look at it, missed it too long, and Michaels battles for a strong rebound and has it for DCA to Domitian, who sprints in the front court with the basketball. Left hand, nobody stopped him, and he went all the way to the basket and laid it in.
Good possession from Domitian there. He got a good shot contest here in the corner, and then took the ball and went with his left hand all the way through. That's what DCA needs from their point guard.
23-19. Here's Cup with the basketball. Cup guarded by a 10 who came up and tried to knock the basketball away. Swings it back to Absher. Absher down low to Bartley. Bartley teeters the baseline. Swings it back up top to Cup. Cup right-hand dribble. Now back to his left. Backs it back up near midcourt. Ryan Young, the Somerset head coach, yells instructions back behind him. Bounce pass to Bartley, left wing. Hands it off Absher. Going to fight through. A 10 by Dadisman. Lays it up high off the glass over Michaels. No good. Bartley's rebound knocked out of his hand. Taken by Cole Dadisman. Dadisman to Graham Domitian, who slows it down in the front court. Down low, Michaels, who leaked behind the defense. Good find by Graham. It's a 6-0 run by DCA. It's 23-21, and Somerset wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. It's 23-21, Somerset by 2 with 6:18 to play. Back in 30 on 103.9 FM, WHIR. What is it that makes parents continue to choose Danville Christian Academy for their kids' education?
Hi, my name is Amy. What I love most about DCA is that my children can go to school and worship God each and every single day.
Hello, my name is Jenna, and what I love most about DCA is that my kids are learning their true identity in Christ.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I love DCA because my kids get a quality education that is Christ-centered.
You can find out firsthand why parents are choosing Danville Christian Academy. Enrolling now for preschool through 12th grade. 6-0 run by DCA, 2 for Michaels, 2 for a 10, 2 for Domitian. It's 23-21, Somerset by 2 with 6:18 to play in this first half, and what's been basically the Briar Jumpers' lead since the tip-off. Cup into midcourt, bounce pass back up to Stevens. He had the hot hand in the first quarter, scoreless here in the second. Right-hand side to Lewis. Lewis hesitates, goes over in the left wing. Cup, wide open three, spins it home. That is the 6th three-pointer for Somerset in this game. Maddox Cup has his first points. It's 26-21. Domitian backs up near midcourt, swings it left side to Bradshaw, who goes back to Graham Domitian. Domitian screen left-hand side for Michaels. He'll hesitate with the left-hand dribble, goes back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw back to Domitian in the corner, looking down low for Michaels in the right block. Michaels double team, loses it, gets it back. One dribble going up for a shot, and he is fouled, but he's fouled on the floor by Somerset. Is it on Absher? It is.
Yeah, it looked like.
No, sorry, it's on Cup, Maddox Cup, who wears number 3.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell the official held up 2 or 3. It's on Cup. That's his second. That is Somerset's second here in the second quarter.
Inbound Grundy back in.
And Michaels. Michaels looking back to a 10 after a 10 threw it in, and he threw it over his head. And as Evan said, Cole Grundy checks back in. Grundy picked up 2 quick fouls there in the first quarter.
Which that's a big story. I mean, 5.5 left in the second, and Grundy's one of their leaders. Him with 2, and then the 6th man or 7th man, coming with 2 fouls. So Somerset's gonna have some depth problems if they get in foul trouble.
Grundy has the basketball to a cutting Absher. Absher missed the layup, but Bartley follows and puts it in. That's the second chance bucket Jacob Bartley has this quarter. He's got 4, 28-21. So DCA had cut it to 2. It's back up to 7 now. Here's Graham Domitian with the basketball. Domitian right-hand side. Picks up his dribble, spins with a pivot foot, goes to Xander Mattingly in the corner. Mattingly, no-look skip pass to Josiah Bradshaw. Back to Domitian, 4:50 to play. Domitian works on a left-hand dribble, looking down low for Michaels. Michaels makes the catch, now looking for a 10. The entry pass taken away by Somerset. Brock Stevens has it. Stevens in a front court, Mattingly hounding him. He goes to Aiden Absher. At midcourt, Absher goes to Grundy in the corner to Stevens. A 10 picks him up quickly in that left-hand corner where he's already hit 4 of them. Absher drives right hand, missed the layup, but he's fouled. Foul is on Graham Domitian. Graham didn't like the call. Official got him for a shooting foul, and 2 free throws coming for Aiden Absher, who again at 19.4 a game. Somerset leads by 7 right now, 28-21, and Absher has not scored a point for him yet.
Yeah, I mean, these last 2 possessions for DCA, their defense hasn't been as good before that timeout. They're going to have to pressure Somerset.
First one is good for Absher. 85.5% from the line. Xavier Wooldridge will check back in for Somerset, and Cole Grundy back to the bench. It's a lot that happened in the game last time when these 2 teams played in the region tournament. We mentioned the banked-in three-pointer from the top of the backboard that sent the game into double overtime. It was also the game Titus Boyd became the only DCA boys basketball player to join the 2,000-point club. Domitian has the basketball. Top of the circle, 30-21 as Absher makes them both. Looking to Michaels. Michaels spins, fakes, drives in. Nobody stopped him with one dribble. He puts a right-hand hook up and in. Ben Michaels has got 10 in this one. He's been DCA's big player offensively, 30-23. With 4 minutes to play, halfway home in this second quarter, Bartley has the basketball. They go to Lewis on the top of the circle. Lewis has a knocked away by Domitian and taken, stolen by Graham Domitian. Domitian will jog to the front court in the corner. Michaels down low to a 10. Pass is taken away by Bartley. Stepped in front of the passing lane. And we have a walk now on Jacob Bartley. Bartley in backcourt trying to work around the 10 and shuffled his feet. Now Bartley's talking with the official, looking down that way. The Somerset fans didn't like the call either. Standing up, letting the officials know they didn't appreciate that call.
They were.
Lake of 10 trying to come into Michaels, knocked out of bounds by Absher, is going to stay with DCA. Somerset doesn't make any play easy, do they? I mean, like even guarding inbound plays on the baseline, now on the sideline, they're all over the place.
They are. And credit to Coach Young. I mean, he demands that from them, and you can see how they play for him.
A 10 straight on three is good. Lake of 10's first field goal of the game. He had hit 5 free throws before that. A 10's got 8. He only had 6 in the win Friday night over Danville, 51-49. And DCA's cut it back down to 4. It's 30-26. Absher hands it off to Lewis. Lewis stops, hands it off to Stevens. Stevens left-hand dribble, hands it off to Wooldridge. Wooldridge right-hand drive over top of a 10. Nearly hit the roof on the way down. It's a Whitaker Bank shot for Xavier Wooldridge, who has his first 2. Good take by Xavier. 32-26. Domitian left-hand floater in the paint. Rolls off, and Bartley has the rebound for Somerset. Goes to Absher. Absher between the legs, knocked away from behind by a 10. Picked up by Mattingly. DCA runs the other way. Xander Mattingly looking down low for a 10. Knocked away from behind. Bartley has the basketball, and we'll turn around and go to Josh Lewis. 2:45 to play in this first half. It's 32-26. Somerset by 6. They have led this entire game. Here's Aiden Absher. Absher on the right wing. Stops, makes a 3. Goes down low to Bartley. Bartley on that right block. Works on Michaels. Up top to Stevens. Stevens gets by Domitian, but meets a 10. In the corner they go to Wooldridge. He fakes a 3, but he walked.
Yep, he did.
Faked a 3, cut towards the basket. Official all over that one as Wooldridge took that step for taking the dribble, and DCA will take over on the turnover. Dre Motley is back in, and Cole Dadisman is back in. So DCA starting 5 is back on the floor for them. For Somerset, it's Stevens, Wooldridge, Absher, Bartley, and Lewis. Inbound pass almost taken away by Stevens. Michaels has it, skips it over to Motley up top to Domitian. Domitian, Dadisman, right-hand side. Dadisman left-hand dribble, looking down low for Michaels on the right block. Michaels double-teamed as he spins away from it, goes to Domitian. Holds the basketball over his head and swings it up to Motley with 2:05 to play. Left-hand side, Dadisman. Dadisman has the basketball, picks it up, goes to a 10. He'll fake a long 3, drive in, bounce pass down low to Dadisman, who missed the layup. Rebound comes out to Aiden Absher. Absher in the front court. DCA gets back quickly defensively, but Absher settles for a mid-range and rolls it home. DCA didn't pick him up, got deep in the paint, and right over top of a 10, Aiden Absher has his first field goal. He's got 4. It's 34-26. Motley near sideline, goes to Dadisman. Dadisman left-hand dribble back up top to Domitian. He'll drive left-hand, looking down low for Michaels. Had nowhere to go with the pass and threw it away. Bartley takes it with 1:30 to play. It's 34-26. DCA had it as close as 2 earlier this quarter. Somerset's led by as many as 10 in this game, and Somerset stepped on the sideline. Absher handed it off to Wooldridge, just casually lost his spot on the floor and stepped out, and the official on that side was all over it. DCA wants a full timeout. We'll take it with them. It's Somerset 34, DCA 26 with 1:21 to play in this second quarter. All-day coverage brought to you by Stewart Powell Ford Mazda on the 127 bypass in Danville. Back in 1 minute.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Joe Avis alongside Evan Preston on the second deck of DCA. It's 34-26. Somerset leads over Danville Christian Academy. Danville and Somerset Christian will play in Game 2 following this one in the 12th Region All-A semifinals. Michaels left wing with a basketball over his head. He'll work with the right hand and swing it off to Domitian with 1 minute to play exactly now. We'll see what DCA has offensively here. Right-hand side to Motley. Up top to Domitian. Back to Motley. Right wing. He'll drive. Right hand. Hangs in the air and puts it off the glass.
Good take. I say, Dre gets to that right hand. He's a really good finisher around the basket.
6 for Dre Motley, 34-28. Somerset by 6 over DCA with 40 to play. Brock Stevens, crossover, goes up top to Aiden Absher, back to Stevens, left wing. Dominion quickly out on him. He'll drive baseline, nowhere to go, and swings it over to Lewis with 30 to play, right over the fingertips of Lake at 10. And now Ryan Young, the Somerset head coach, wants a timeout. We will stay here. It's a 30-second timeout. We talked about Ryan Young, phenomenal coach, longtime coach at Garrett County as well before taking that job at Somerset. Sean Busick is the head coach at Danville Christian Academy. He's the guy who's been a head coach for a long time. He spent 33 years as a teacher in Indiana. 31 of those 33 years, he was also a head basketball coach. His career record, adding up Indiana and his 2 years at DCA, by my count, 489 and 262. So he has a good chance maybe of hitting that 500 mark at some point this season in his now 32 years as head coach. His best season in Indiana came back in 2004. He led Belmont High School to the Class 3A state finals that year. He coached more than 30 players who went on to play college basketball, 15 at the D1 level, including his son who played at Cincinnati Claremont College. So he's a phenomenal coach. Really, I mean, you can tell he's like he's obviously older, but student of the game, so to say, right? Like I've seen him taking notes, watching other teams play. Yep. He is a astute basketball coach. He points that right hand in the air as he gets DCA's defense lined up with 15 to play. Here's Absher with the basketball, hands it off to Lewis. Back to Absher, 10 to play now. Somerset's getting further from the basket. Gaddisman on Absher. He picks up his dribble with 4 to play. They go to Bartley. Bartley will drive on a 10. Blocked away by a 10. And that ends the first half of basketball unless they put about 0.3 of a second back on the clock, and they will not. So Somerset's last offensive possession, probably not exactly what Ryan Young wanted, but that's partly because of Lake Ten's defense. We are through one half of basketball. It's Somerset 34, DCA 28. We'll break down the first half coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball in the All-A Tournament, the Hometown Radio Network.
For others, they're a matter of life and death. If you or someone you love depends on electrically powered life support equipment, give the friendly folks at your local electric cooperative a call. They can help by noting the situation on a special list of customers who receive top priority in restoring power following unplanned outages. We're Kentucky's electric cooperative, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank, 1903. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Service Bank, dedicated to Main Street, to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals.
Experience would come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience. One that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with big deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
34-28, Somerset leads here at the break over Danville Christian Academy. Winner of this one plays Friday night against the Danville and Somerset Christian School winner. Danville is on the floor right now, actually getting warm-up shots in as both DCA and Somerset have headed towards their locker room to talk to their coaches about how that first half went. Somerset had every single player that stepped foot in the floor in the first half score a point. Brock Stevens led them with 14. All 14 came in that first quarter where he hit 4 3-pointers. You had 4 from Aiden Absher and Jacob Bartley. 3 from Cole Grundy and Maddox Cup. 2 from Josh Lewis, Marcus Jones, and Xavier Wooldridge. For DCA, led by Ben Michaels, who had 10 in that first half, 8 for Leica 10, 6 for Dre Motley, and 2 each for Graham Domitian and Cole Dadisman. Josiah Bradshaw and Xander Mattingly both played in the first half, but did not score. Evan, you've obviously former Garrett County Lady Lion head coach. You've coached in, I'm sure, some pretty cool environments and played in your high school days, I'm sure, in some good environments as well. This is about as good as it gets, right, for a non-district or region tournament game. We know the All-A State tournament means a lot. The small schools want to get there. It's a pretty good crowd here tonight. How do you think, like, playing in front of a crowd like this? You coached, you played, charges up players and coaches.
Can't explain it, man. You can't explain it, and I tell them all the time, you know, the kids that I know that are still playing, just, you know, always remember it. It's just something that they'll never forget, and people will get tired of hearing about when you're 35 years old and they're like, quit talking about your high school days. But it's just a feeling that you can't forget. And, you know, I mean, this is a smaller gym, a smaller, you know, venue for, you know, a tournament setting. But really, I mean, I kind of like it, you know. It's packed in here. You know, I grew up watching my brother play back in the old Harrodsburg High School, and people were lined all the way around the court to watch Dennis Johnson, you know, and it was just, you know, people everywhere. I mean, it just that whole feeling. And so what comes with that is every shot, every possession, every single thing matters, and it doesn't matter who may be the better team or who's playing better. When it gets in an environment like this, and then you're in a semifinals in a tournament setting, every single dribble is magnified. And so every single possession, a turnover could lose the game. Getting a turnover could win you the game. So there's so many little things that, you know, both coaches are in there right now. You know, I coached with Coach Young for quite a while at Garrett County, and I know he's going in there. He's not happy being up 6. And, you don't go by rankings. What you do is you get on the floor and you just go. And I've seen both teams, like I told you, and I thought, you know, this game was going to come down to it, and we may. And like for Coach Busick on his side, you know, being down 6 feels like a blessing, honestly, because they've not played the best defensively, as you can tell by, was it the Stevens kid? Yeah, Stevens kid hits 4, you know. Most kids don't shoot 4 threes in a quarter, much less make 4 threes in a quarter. So, you know, Coach Busick is telling them, hey, obviously we've done good to be down 6, and now it's a totally different game. You know, 2-possession game is nothing, you know, in high school basketball, and so, you know, both teams. I don't think either team is really going to switch a whole lot up. I mean, DCA had 2 good possessions of man-to-man down here. If I was them, I would stick with that man-to-man and just pressure, right? But I mean, Somerset held DCA to 28 points in the half. They're probably not going to change anything defensively.
Yeah. This is a Somerset team that has played this season a lot better offensively. They've scored 70 points or more, and they're right around that mark right now, right? I mean, if you split the game in two, you need 35 each half to score 70. They got 34 in the first half. So they're right on pace to score right around 70 again. They've scored 70 or more 4 times already this season in their first 11 games. They did that just 4 times all of last year. So, they're playing much better offensively, minus that one blip in the radar when they scored 28 versus West Jessamine earlier this year and shot just 21.7% from the field. So they're playing better offensively. Again, last year versus DCA, they shot just 5 2-point field goals. They shot 30 3-point field goals. They've attempted a lot of three-pointers in this game, but I do think in the second quarter, DCA played better perimeter defense. Somerset, who hit 5 first-quarter threes, hit just 1 in the second quarter. Now, it's still 6 that they hit in the first half, but the number is way down in the second quarter. So whatever Coach Busick said to DCA about their defense in between quarters, something must have rung true with them defensively.
Well, I think what they did, and I don't know, what they did as far as what they told the kids, but it looks to me like DCA is flying at shooters instead of closing out, closing out on 2 feet. He probably just told them, jump at them, make them put it on the floor, and you saw a couple possessions where they did that. Now, that's not the most disciplined thing to do, but when a team's shooting it that good, sometimes you just got to fly at them, make them put it on the floor, and kick it to somebody else. And Somerset had 2 turnovers, a couple possessions where DCA did that. Just fly out at shooters, makes them uncomfortable. Stevens missed one here. I think Domitian flew out at him. If you're a shooter, you don't want somebody flying out at you. You know what I mean? So, and it just affects. So we'll see what they do, and we'll tell really early on. DCA is going to start with the ball, so they've got a chance to get this to a 1-possession game early. And like I said, 6 points is nothing in a basketball game, and Somerset's going to protect that lead. I think. I don't look to see Somerset shoot as many threes, but if they're open, they're going to shoot them.
Well,
remember, they can shoot them.
Yeah, 2 years ago in the region semifinals, that triple overtime game, Somerset held it for nearly the entire third period of overtime, right?
Yeah.
So we've seen them do that before. Again, I don't know if that's going to be in the repertoire tonight. It's still early on, but we'll see how the first couple of minutes of this third quarter goes. Somerset's back on the floor. They're ready to start this second half. As Evan mentioned, DCA starts the half with the basketball, I should say, in this second half. Somerset starters back on the floor: Cole Grundy, Jacob Bartley, Josh Lewis, Brock Stevens, and Aiden Absher. For DCA, it's Graham Domitian, Cole Dadisman, Ben Michaels, Leica 10, and Dre Motley. 8 minutes is on the clock. Ben Michaels will kick it in to Graham Domitian in backcourt as Somerset leads 34-28. In this All-A semifinal game, brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the 127 bypass in Danville. Domitian over his head has the basketball, goes to Michaels. Michaels right-hand side on the block, pump fakes up and under, and he gets a little double pump, 5-foot jump shot to go home over top of Jacob Bartley. Ben Michaels leads DCA, got 12 in this one.
Great move. He plays like an old man. I tell everybody, he plays off 2 feet. He's never out of control, and that's where you get it from.
Got the knee sleeve on his left knee as well.
He does.
Like a YMCA ball or something like that. No.
34-30,
DCA by 4. 7:25 to play in this third quarter just underway. Left-hand side, Absher has the basketball on the wing. He'll work right hand, goes back to Stevens, right wing, 3, misses too hard, rebound tapped around. Michael snares it with one hand. He sprints into front court, right-handed, lost the basketball. Stevens dropped it in back court. Now Lewis has it. Lewis kicks it back to Stevens. He's wide open on the left wing. Gets Dadisman to fly by him, goes up top to Grundy, wide open 3, misses too hard. And the battle for the board comes out. It's off of Leica 10 and will stay with Somerset.
Bartley's doing a really good job with Leica 10 down there. Offense and defensive rebounding. He's big kid. I don't know if you've seen the legs on that kid, but they're big around his table. He's a big, strong kid.
So Stevens kicking it in will come up to Lewis, and the ball's taken away by Domitian. Domitian will work right hand, lays it up off the glass, missed it short, but Michaels follows, and Ben Michaels has the first 4 in this third quarter, and DCA with a quick 4-0 run, all 4 courtesy of Michaels, 34-32. Somerset leads by 2. It all started with Domitian's defense on the inbound pass. Stevens has it left wing. Domitian on him. Up top to Bartley. Right-hand side, they go to Grundy. DCA defensively working around screens. Ball knocked up in the air, taken by Dadisman in backcourt, who's tripped up, trying to keep it in bounds, and saves it right to Absher as Dadisman goes down. Over to Stevens, left wing, wide open three, rolls off the rim, and Michaels has another rebound for DCA. Michaels spins around, gives it off to Motley, top of the circle. Motley right-hand side. Domitian, DCA has not led this entire game. Dadisman will drive, gets Grundy in the air, lays it up. He's fouled, but it's on the floor.
Great move for Dadisman there. Another one that plays off of 2 feet, and that's where you get to. You get a foul. Grundy gets his third foul.
That's Grundy's third.
Yeah, huge foul. But playing off of 2 feet instead of 1 and getting up in the air. Under control. This is going to be a game, Joe.
Grundy is out, and Maddox Cup will check in. 6:06 to play. DCA looking for their first lead of the game. They trail 34-32. Inbound pass to a 10. Fakes the handoff to Domitian. Bounce pass in the right block to Michaels. Michaels spins, kicks it out to Motley. Motley drives right hand, hop step in the paint, floater, rolls off the rim. Had a chance at 3, but it came off. But Motley gets 2 free throws. There's that right hand take again by Dre Motley.
There he is. If I'm scouting against him, we're taking that right hand completely away from him because he's deadly when he gets to that right hand.
And Dre Motley, who has not attempted many free throws this year, he's just 1 for 1, but he shoots 100%. And he says, take that, Joe, 2 for 2 as he makes the first one and cuts that Somerset lead down to 1. It's 34-33.
DCA's defensive intensity has really picked up. I don't know if you can tell it. They're really getting after him.
Second one no good, and Motley has the rebound, tapped out to a 10. A 10 fakes a right wing 3, has it knocked out of his hands, gets it back, goes to Michaels in the corner. Michaels fakes the jump shot to Motley to Domitian. It's 34-33. Briar jumpers by 1. Motley back to Domitian on that right wing. He'll drive baseline, cut off, and we'll kick it up top to Motley. Free throw line to Dadisman. Left-hand dribble by Cole Dadisman. Down low to Michaels. Michaels, right-hand dribble. Works on Bartley. Goes to Domitian. Right wing, 3. Bingo! It's an 8-0 run by DCA, and the Warriors lead for the first time tonight. It's 36-34, and Somerset wants a full timeout. We'll take it with them. DCA by 2 with 5:23 to play in this third quarter. All-A coverage brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Back in 1 minute.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
What is it that makes parents continue to choose Danville Christian Academy for their kids' education?
Hi, my name is Amy. What I love most about DCA is that my children can go to school and worship God each and every single day.
Hello, my name is Jenna, and what I love most about DCA is that my kids are learning their true identity in Christ.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I love DCA because my kids get a quality education that is Christ-centered.
You can find out firsthand why parents are choosing Danville Christian Academy. Enrolling now for preschool through 12th grade. 36-34, Ryan Young trying to calm the troops down after an 8-0 DCA run. And Maddox Cup chases the ball down before it goes into backcourt on the pass by Josh Lewis. And now Cup walked, trying to find a passing lane, and Dadisman stepped right in front of it and kind of interrupted Cup's vision. He had nowhere to go with the basketball and dragged his foot. And now DCA trying to capitalize on, again, what is an 8-0 run to begin this third quarter of play. DCA 5-1 all-time versus Somerset, but 4 of those 6 have been decided by 4 points or less. Domitian drives right hand, and he's feeling it right now. Fouled on a good take by Graham Domitian. Foul is on Maddox Cup. That is Cup's third. Cup's the one who checked in for Grundy, who also has 3. And so Graham Domitian to the line, and he'll get 2 free throws. It was Domitian's 3 that just gave DCA the lead. First one is no good from Graham Domitian. Cup is out. Xavier Wooldridge checks back in for Somerset. Graham Domitian a couple dribbles of the basketball. Second free throw for Graham. The sophomore is good. He's got 6. 37-34. DCA leads by 3 with 4:55 to play in this third quarter. Absher drives. He's double teamed in the paint. Kicks it up to Stevens. And Stevens is fouled. Body contact by Dre Motley. It's Motley's second. It's Motley's third, excuse me. That is DCA's first here in the third quarter. Must have missed one by Dre earlier this game. Inbound pass comes into backcourt, where it's taken by Aiden Absher. Absher right hand, hands it off to Josh Lewis. Lewis around the screen from Absher, goes back to Aiden Absher at the top of the circle, who works behind the back on Dadisman. Poked away by Dadisman. Absher chases it down on that far sideline and tries to give it off to Wooldridge, taken away by a 10. A 10 goes to Domitian into front court. Transition, thinks about a 3, goes baseline to Michaels. Michaels stops and is fouled. And Somerset's probably lucky they didn't foul him, because it was Lewis trying to pick up the charge. And when he went down to the floor, it left Michaels wide open at the basket.
Yes, it was. That was actually a good foul. But Somerset's going to have some foul trouble. I mean, they've got how many is that on Wooldridge? Has he got 2 or 3?
Wooldridge has got,
got one.
Yes. Okay. Inbound pass comes to Michaels. Michaels gets Bartley in the air. Backdoor cut by a 10. Lost the basketball. Gets it back. A 10 to a cutting Dadisman. Dadisman fakes. Reverse wild layup is no good. Rebound comes out. Domitian trying to save it in. It's off his fingertips, out of bounds on that DCA sideline. And Somerset will take the basketball.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Young, I think Grundy's got to be in there, even with 3 fouls. You know, just tell him to play smart. He's got to be in the game for Somerset.
And he is back in on that far side. Cole Grundy is in the basketball game. Stevens has it. 30 feet away from the basket. Lobs it over to Lewis. Lewis right corner 3. Misses too hard. Rebound strong side by Cole Dadisman, who grabs it with 2 hands and brings the basketball into front court. Dadisman to Domitian, right wing. Same spot he just hit one. Misses that one. Rebound taken by Lewis on the strong side. Josh Lewis in the front court. Works right hand on Dre Motley in the corner. Stevens is wide open for a corner 3. Can't get that one to go. He couldn't miss in the first quarter. He hadn't hit one since then. That one over the backboard, out of bounds. Motley checks out, and Josiah Bradshaw will check in.
Somerset with a little 2-2-1 press here, trying to slow DCA down.
Michaels has it in midcourt, goes back to Dadisman to a 10 left wing. A 10 thought about a 3. Bartley closes on him quickly to Domitian. Domitian left-hand drive all the way, misses it short, but has a chance at 2 free throws. Good take by Graham Domitian, who, Evan, you saw him hit a 3, saw him take one to the basket a couple of possessions ago. He's slashing, and I think he's feeling good about himself right now. Graham Domitian is.
Yeah, he does. He gets in a groove sometimes where he can really, really play. I wish he played like that at all times, but I can tell when he's about to do it. I can see it in his face.
First free throw for Graham Domitian's good. He got 7. He averages 12.7 a game. DCA, if they can win tonight, they have to win on Saturday. But if they win the All-A, they'll be the first team to three-peat as 12th region champions in the All-A since Danville did it in 2015, 16, and 17. Second free throw by Domitian's no good, and Somerset grabs the rebound. They have not scored a point here in the third quarter. The offense is non-existent right now for the Briar Jumpers. Absher has it at the top of the circle. Right-hand side to Stevens. Stevens is fouled by Bradshaw.
That's good defense from Bradshaw. You just can't put your hands on them, you know. Keep your hands wide. You put them hands down there right in front of them, around the waist, they're going to call it every time. Even if you didn't foul, it just looks like a foul, you know, even from here. So I like DCA's pressure, though, and it's Somerset struggling with their pressure.
Bradshaw's first, that's DCA's second. Pass in the backcourt is taken by Josh Lewis. Domitian mans him up as he works his way into front court and hands it off to Marcus Jones. Jones goes to Stevens on that left wing. Stevens up top. Aiden Absher has it. Absher works right hand between the legs to his left hand. Floater in the paint over top of a 10 is too hard, and Graham Domitian has the rebound for DCA. Looking down the court to Bradshaw. Absher steps in front of the passing lane. Almost grabs the basketball, but knocks it out of bounds. And DCA will keep it and inbound it right in front of their head coach. Now they're going to move the ball down the floor a little bit. Right in between a couple of players there on the bench. Cole Dadisman kicks it into Graham Domitian. Right at the scorer's table, Domitian has the basketball. Between the legs, crossover for Graham Domitian. He works with his left hand, picks up his dribble, goes to Bradshaw near side with 2:35 to play. Back to Domitian. Domitian, the corner of Michaels. Michaels fakes a left corner 3, back to Domitian. Domitian spins over top of Lewis, hangs in the air and gets it to go home. 7 for Dominion in this quarter. He's got 9 for the game, and DCA leads by 6. It's 40-34. It's a 12-0 DCA run in this third quarter. Left wing, Grundy has the basketball. Baseline cut by Lewis. He's double-teamed. Up top to Absher. Good look at a three. Good.
Big shot for Somerset.
First points of the third quarter. Hayden Absher's first three-point field goal. Down low, Danisman is wide open, and Dominion found him. Cole Danisman has his first field goal of the game, his first points as he hit a pair of free throws in the first quarter. 42-37, DCA by 5, 1:50 to play in this third quarter. Brock Stevens hands it off up top to Absher, just hit a three. Ball knocked out of his hands, chases it back down. He works around the screen from Jones, knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Going to stay with Somerset. And Dre Motley will check back in for Danville Christian Academy. DCA has 21 consecutive wins versus 12th region teams. They ran the table last year. They are 8-2 this year. Their 2 losses came to teams outside the 12th region. Not lost a game in about a year and a half to a 12th region team. DCA hasn't. Absher has it around the screen from Jones. Motley fights through that one. Good defense by Dre. They go to Stevens, and a floater in the paint. Ball dies in the back of the rim and goes in. Brock Stevens has his first point since his fiery first quarter. It's 42-39. Stevens has got 16. Tin's been quiet this game. Left corner, bounce pass to Bradshaw to Dominion. Thinks about a long three. He'll drive right hand. Fakes a long two-point jumper now. Picks up his dribble, hands it off to Bradshaw. Back to Dominion. Dominion left-hand drive. Steps around Jones. Missed the layup. Rebound is off of Lake of 10. And we'll go to Somerset with 57.2 to play.
Dominion's got to finish that one. Somerset can tie this game back up, even though give it up a 12-0 run. So, I mean, like I said, I think it's going to come down to 1 or 2 possessions.
Grundy up top to Jones. Ball on the floor, knocked away by a 10. Jones picks it back up and goes left-hand side to Grundy. Grundy stops, top of the circle, swings it over the left wing to Absher, who works around the Grundy screen, trying to shake off Dre Motley, and he can't. Hands it off to Lewis. Lewis floater over top of Dominion, missed it short. A 10 has the board with 30 to play, and he's fouled in backcourt, and that's going to send Lake of 10 to the line. Foul is on Josh Lewis. That's Lewis's second. And again, Lake of 10, that's 5+ on Somerset, going back to the line.
Yeah, you don't want to foul late. What's he shooting now? Free throw?
78.8 coming into the game. He's 5 for 6 from the line tonight, so that percentage will go up. As of right now, at least. Xander Mattingly, Cole Danisman will check back in for DCA at this next dead ball. Here's a big Lake of 10. Where's number 15 for DCA? First free throw rolls home.
There you go.
It's that soft touch I'm trying to teach my son Jack to shoot with.
He really does. It's amazing him being as big as he is. And you see his hand on the ball. How he can even get the rotation like that. It's amazing watching him play.
Second free throw for big Lake of 10 is also good. 7 for 8 from the line tonight. 44-39, DCA by 5 with 25 to play in this third quarter. Aiden Absher, he's got 7 in this one. Near side has the basketball. Danisman on him. DCA stays in that man-to-man defense. That's given Somerset some fits tonight. 15 to play now. Absher back near midcourt. Just dribbles between his left and right hand, trying to shake Danisman around the screen from Grundy. Spins by Dominion. Lost the basketball going up with 4.7 to play. And I'm going to say it's knocked out by DCA, so Somerset will keep it with 4.7 to play. And it's Stevens who inbounds the basketball. Stevens will come in the corner to Lewis. Good look at a left corner three. Misses too hard. Rebound and a follow by Absher's no good. A 10 grabs the board. We're through 3 quarters. It's a good one. DCA 44, Somerset 39. In the 12th region, All-A semifinals. This coverage brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the 127 bypass. Back in 1 minute for the fourth quarter on 103.9 FM WHIR.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? It's the friendly, expert care you'll experience every time you bank with us. Hi, I'm Lindsay Cole, the Retail Market Manager at Whitaker Bank in Danville, Kentucky. Whether you're opening an account, planning for the future, or looking for a friendly face, we're here to make banking easy. Stop by or call us at 859-236-9822 to see how we put you first. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
Somerset endured a 12-0 DCA run. They then get outscored in the third quarter, though, 16-5, and DCA leads by 5 as we begin this fourth quarter of play. Ben Michaels with 14 for DCA. Graham Domitian with 10, Leica 10 with 9 to lead the Warriors. 16 for Brock Stevens to lead the Briar Jumpers. 7 for Aiden Absher. A lot more balanced scoring on Somerset's side. Every single player that's played in this game for Somerset has scored. And Graham Domitian picks up the foul, trying to knock the ball away from Brock Stevens on the inbound pass to begin the fourth quarter. Foul on Graham Domitian is his second. That is DCA's first to begin this fourth quarter of play as Grundy comes into Stevens in backcourt once again. With 7:50 to play, just underway in the fourth quarter, DCA leads by 5 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Absher, left hand, cut off by Dadisman, now works right hand around the Grundy screen. Looking down low, pick and roll, pass taken away by Michaels and saved into Dadisman. Dadisman down the court to Motley, who makes the catch, fumbles it, gets it back, and doesn't feel comfortable trying to challenge Somerset's defense and sets it back up. Domitian on the right wing, pump fakes, fall away jumper, misses everything. Strong side rebound, though, to Dadisman, who goes to a 10. A 10 in the paint, puts it up off the backboard. It falls off the back rim, but Leica 10 will get 2 free throws. And Jacob Bartley made a little bit too much contact with Leica 10.
Honestly, Joe, I think this is the best I've seen DCA's man-to-man defense look. You know, I've been wanting them to be in a man-to-man this whole year, and I watched them play Grayson County, and they played man-to-man, and it was dreadful to watch.
Yeah, Grayson County team's really good offensively.
Yeah. Well, and they just beat them off the dribble.
First free throw by a 10 bounces off.
But what I'm saying is this is the best I've seen that their man-to-man look as far as keeping the ball out of the middle of the floor. And Somerset is very skilled, and I worried about that today because Somerset, I mean, they've got so many guys that can do it. So it's the best I've had it look, which is a big reason why they got a lead in the game.
Yeah, second for a 10's good. 6-point DCA lead, 45-39. Absher left wing to Stevens. He'll fake a 3, slide to his right, and then kick it over to his left. That's a 3 by Lewis, and he gets it to go. Josh Lewis hits the 3 on that left wing. It's 45-42. DCA the other way. A 10 has the basketball. Long, mid-range, too hard. Bounces off. And Jacob Bartley double skins the basketball for the rebound. Goes to Absher behind the back. Works around a 10. In the paint, right hand over Michaels. And one.
Just a big-time play from Absher there.
And this game has a chance being tied up if Absher can nail a free throw. He's an 85.5% free throw shooter. He leads Somerset from the charity stripe. As a team, Somerset shoots 67.6%.
Don't say it. 67?
Free throw is good.
Don't do it. We can. Our kids are old enough.
Yeah.
Our kids are that age. We can.
Absher's got 10, 45 apiece. What a ball game here in the 12th Region semifinals. Winner plays Saturday night against the Danville Somerset Christian School winner. That game is next. Dadisman and Michaels left wing. Thought about a 3. Bartley picks him up top to a 10. Lake's been quiet. We'll see if he has something in him here in the fourth quarter. A 10 drives in, looking down low for Dadisman. He threw it away. Absher takes it on the baseline. Absher up the court. Stevens pass knocked him off balance. Thought about a 3, but now he throws it away. Domitian steps in front of it, lays it up and in. 12 for Graham Domitian, 47-45. DCA back by 2 with 6:14 to play. Absher up top to Bartley. A 10 picks him up. Bartley right-hand side. Kicks it back left-hand side to Lewis, and Lewis is body checked by Leica 10. That's a 10's first. That is DCA's third here in the fourth quarter. In the first 3 quarters, it was Somerset picking up the fouls. Now DCA with 3 fouls in the first minute and 58 seconds of this fourth quarter. Aiden Absher in backcourt. Works in the right hand, tries to get to the block and beat Dadisman there. He does, puts it in, and he's fouled. and Somerset can take the lead. It's Aiden Absher again. He just had an and one 30 seconds ago. This time he draws the foul on Cole Dadisman. And Aiden Absher has got 5 here in the fourth quarter and a chance again to make it 6 and give Somerset the lead again. If he can cash this one home. 3 dribbles of the basketball for the senior. Free throw is good. It's 48-47 Somerset. 5:55 to play in this fourth quarter. Domitian goes to Dre Motley in backcourt. Motley crossover, trying to spread the offense out a little bit as Stevens mans him up. They kick it up top to Domitian. Right-hand side, Dadisman drives baseline. Reverse layup, missed it, but he's fouled. Well, he got way too deep under the basket, and he got bailed out by Aiden Absher hacking him.
That's the second time he's got kind of too far up under there. That's kind of what I talk about, is playing off of 2 feet. You know, both times he jumps off one, your body's just not squared up with the basket.
Fallon Absher's his second. Here's Cole Dadisman. Dadisman's got 4 in this game. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. The first one is no good. He's a 64.3% free throw shooter.
Those missed free throws for either team could be, tell of the tape when we get to the end of this quarter here.
Second free throw for Dadisman's good. He's got 5. More importantly, it's 48-48, the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard in this All-A tournament presented by Stewart Powell Ford Mazda. On the 127 bypass in Danville. Stevens, top of the circle. Absher, left wing, wide open, misses it too hard. And it's Dadisman who chases it down in that far corner. Tied up at 48. DCA trying to take the lead once again. Domitian crossover, top of the circle, backs it back up near midcourt and goes to Dadisman on the right wing. Michaels has it now. Spins at the perimeter, hands it back off Domitian. He drives left hand, free throw line, spins, pump fakes, puts it up, and he's fouled.
We need to wipe the floors. I think everybody's slipping and falling.
And Domitian almost slid out the door on the far side.
They had the garage door open. He'd been out in the parking lot.
Foul on Somerset is on, I don't know who they said. They said it was whoever it was their third one. They don't have the scoreboard up here that flashes the numbers on the fouls, but Graham Domitian gets 2 free throws. First one for Graham is good, and DCA lead once again. It's 49-48, 13 for Graham, as big brother Grayson sits under the rim. Getting some good video shots of his brother as he tries to give DCA a 2-point lead here.
You got a really handsome uncle, too. I mean,
we're keeping the same thing going. We have Tim Holland, who is the uncle of Grace Meyer, who does a lot of games with me, and now you, the uncle of Graham Domitian, helping in this one. Domitian makes them both. DCA wants a full timeout. He's got 14. DCA has a 2-point lead, 50-48, with 5:09 to play in the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. We're back in a minute with the All-A tournament presented by Stewart Powell Ford Mazda.
At Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stewart Powell, we make it easy. Stewart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stewartpowell.com.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
5:09 to play in the fourth quarter. It is DCA 50, Somerset 48. A tie-up would give DCA the basketball. Briar Jumpers have it right now with Brock Stevens, who has 16 in this game. He had a big first quarter. Aiden Absher's had the big fourth quarter for Somerset. Marcus Jones has the basketball and swings it to Brock Stevens. Stevens works left hand, gets a 10 up in the air, but he opts to go to Lewis around the perimeter. Lewis will hand it off now to Absher. Dadisman fights through a screen and picks him up man-to-man defense. Absher gets by him, stops in the lane, over top of a 10, blocked from behind by Michaels, but the rebound comes right to Marcus Jones, who had an easy layup. Jones has got 4. It's 50 apiece with 4:33 to play in this fourth quarter of the 12th Region All-A semifinals. Graham Domitian been the go-to in this second half. He's got 14 in this one. Here's Dadisman. Right wing. Kicks it up top, thinks about it, instead goes down low in the block to Michaels. Michaels spins around Jones, fall-away jumper, misses too hard. A 10 with a rebound, puts it up, missed the follow, gets it back, puts it back up again, knocked out of his hands, and Stevens has the rebound for Somerset. And Ryan Young asking the offense to spread it out. Here's Absher, tries to get by Dadisman on the right block, blocked by a 10 out of bounds. He got by Dadisman, but a 10 was there with easy help defense. Into the Somerset cheerleaders, the basketball goes.
All right, it's 3:55 left, Joe. It's 7-10. How much longer do you think 3:55 will take?
20 minutes or so. Marcus Jones with back-to-back buckets. And Marcus Jones has got 6 in this one. 52-50 back-to-back buckets by Jones and gives Somerset the lead again. Here's Domitian right behind a 10 as he screens off the defender. Now a 10 and Domitian run into each other, and Domitian can't get to the basketball. And it's picked up by Josh Lewis, who then goes to Aiden Absher. Absher on Dadisman. This has been the offense for Somerset. Absher and then Marcus Jones on the follows. Here's Absher, left wing, dances with the basketball, drives, blocked by a 10 once again.
Yeah, Somerset's going head tap, which our head tap was always just a high ball screen. They're just clearing out and letting Absher get to the rack because if DCA fouls, he's going to probably make 2, right? So
Grundy, fall-away jumper in the paint, puts it in off the glass. It's good. Whitaker Bank shot for Cole Grundy, who has not hit a bucket since a three-pointer in the first. He's battled foul trouble, 54-50. Somerset leads by 4. Motley goes to Domitian with 3:05 to play now. It's a 6-0 Somerset run. Here's Dadisman with the basketball. Dadisman up top to Motley. Near side, he will hand it off to Domitian, who has it on that left wing. Up top to Michaels. Hands it off to Dadisman now around the screen. Right hand dribble, goes to a 10. Thinks about a right wing 3, drives by Grundy. Finger roll, puts it up, and he's called for the charge. He ran over Marcus Jones. Foul on Lake of 10 is number 2. It's number 4 on DCA. Maybe most importantly, Somerset has the basketball back with 2:45 to play. Cole Grundy comes into Aiden Absher. See if they clear out the lane again. Absher with Dadisman on him. He works right-hand side and hands it off to Lewis. Poked away from behind by Motley, but it comes right to Grundy. Grundy's cross-court pass comes back to Absher with 2:25 to play. Top of the circle, Aiden Absher has it.
Yeah, Somerset's just going to spread the floor. They're just going to hold the ball.
Absher knocks down Dadisman, no foul call. Baseline cut by Jones is put up and in. What a fourth quarter for Marcus Jones. An 8-0 run by Somerset. It's 56-50. Lake of 10, long right wing 3. Misses too short. Rebound taken by Absher. And the Briar Jumpers are in the driver's seat now with 2 minutes to play. Yeah, I mean, we've seen Somerset in these late game situations, Evan. They're good at running the clock out.
They're disciplined. I mean, that you see the shot DCA just took. Somerset's taking their time. They're being disciplined with the ball.
Right-hand side, Absher has the basketball. Works now back to his left hand. And they're just going to try to run as much clock out as they can. And now Ryan Young wants a full timeout. 56-50, it's a full timeout. Somerset Briar Jumpers lead by 6. And DCA's 12th region win streak is on the line in this one in a serious fashion. Full timeout. Back in 1 minute. The All-Lake Tournament brought to you by Stewart Powell Ford Mazda.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android sales. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with big deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
56-50 Somerset leads. Evan, what's DCA's game plan here against a team that you know is disciplined and good with the basketball in their hands. How do you get the ball back?
Well, I honestly, I think they need to go trap and then rotate and keep Lake of 10 at the basket in case they get a free runner like they've had the last 2 possessions. I mean, you're getting a minute and a half. You don't really have time to let them hold it. I mean, I don't want to foul Absher. I want to make him give it up. Grundy, I mean, most of them can shoot it, but Absher shooting probably the highest percentage, I would assume.
85.5%. Motley just fouled him, and Absher is getting 2 free throws, and he hasn't missed one tonight. He's 4 for 4, and he makes the first one.
Any kid that was ever in the 80s, I was just, no thank you, because, I mean, that's a really high clip when they're shooting, 120 or so at this time in the season.
Second free throw for Aiden Absher. Yep. Well, it's an 8-point lead now for Somerset. This is a 10-0 run the Briar Jumpers are on. Domitian goes to Motley. Motley to a 10 in the left corner. A 10 will drive with the right hand, lays it up off the window, no good. Michaels follows and puts it in. First points for Ben Michaels in the fourth quarter. He's now scored in every quarter of this game. He's got 16. DCA trails by 6, 58-52, and DCA wants a full timeout. We'll take it with them back in 1 minute on 103.9 FM, WHIR.
When that time comes and you need an electrician, plumber, someone to fix your heating and air, or garage door care, Kentucky Service Company is your professionals for serving real needs and fixing real problems. Expect clear communication, fair pricing, and craftsmanship you can trust. The KSE family brand includes Fire Stretcher, Heating and Air, Hearst, Electric and Plumbing, and newly added Easy Open Garage Doors. These companies are built on heritage, serving with pride. They are your home's best friend. Kentucky Service Companies.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
1:18 to play. Dre Motley just knocked the inbound pass out of bounds. Somerset attempted, so the Briar Jumpers do keep it, and it's Grundy who inbounds it on the baseline, and will kick it into Stevens in backcourt. He's double-teamed, knocked away by Domitian, but he's called for a foul.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. With this much time, you want to go for the ball, go for a steal, but a foul is kind of what your end goal. Try to get a steal first. Now, I mean, DCA's put themselves in a hole where they're going to have to, hope Somerset misses some free throws.
Stevens is just a 50% free throw shooter.
Somerset's
only missed 1 free throw this entire game, and make it 2 as Stevens does indeed miss. So Bradshaw's in. Dre Motley will check out. 58-52, 1:16 to play. Warriors hoping for a second miss from the free throw line. Stevens can hit him from three-point range with ease. Can he hit the second free throw? Yes, he can. 17 for Brock Stevens, 59-52. Here's Domitian in the front court on that right wing. He'll drive, hop step of the paint. His little floater's good.
So now you're +1, points per possession. Somerset goes and gets 1, you get 2.
16 for Graham Domitian, and Lewis has it in backcourt. Lewis being trailed from behind, went down in a heap, and I think he's fouled by a 10. I think Lewis was going down there. His footing kind of slipped, and fortunate for Somerset, Lake of 10 came from back behind the play and made a lot of contact with him as well. So it's going to go down as a foul on Lake of 10. And here's Josh Lewis. 5 points for Lewis in this one. He's a 74% free throw shooter. His first one is good, 60-54. Briar Jumpers make free throws. They're heading to the All-A championship game Saturday evening. 2 free throws for Lewis. Made the first one, makes the second one. 61-54. Here's Domitian again in the front court. It goes to a 10. Long, straight on 3. Good!
How do you guard that?
13 for Lake of 10, and Somerset's lead is down to 4. And DCA wants a 30-second timeout. 51.4 to play. 61-57. And again, DCA's got to hope for steals, and if not, Evan, you got to hope Somerset misses free throws, but the ball is essentially, literally in Somerset's court at this point. You feel like if they make free throws, they're going to walk away with this one.
Yeah, well, I mean,
as long as they don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, of course. And what coach is probably cooking up over there is some sort of full court trap and press, just to run crazy. You're trying to get a steal just to save 2 points because Somerset's making their free throws. So you want to try to go all out for a steal here. You don't want to give up a long layup. But 2-possession game, 50 seconds is a long time. Yeah. So, like you said, the ball is going to be in Somerset's court if they can take care of it and make free throws.
Here's Cole Grundy on the baseline. Here's the full court press from DCA. A 10 guards the inbound man, which is Grundy. Grundy runs the baseline, comes into Absher, double-teamed in backcourt, and trying to find some sort of sliver of hope. He pushes off, and he's called for the offensive foul. And it's Dre Motley who draws the charge, and DCA gets the turnover they needed so desperately. With 46 and a half to play, it's the Warriors basketball. And Bradshaw will check in for Dre Motley, who will check out.
He did. Great call. And, that's great defense. You want to trap in this corner. Absher probably needs to just pick it up and try to hit a middle drive, but DCA got a chance to cut it to one possession.
Dominion to a 10, left wing. He fires up a three, misses it way short. Michaels going to battle for the rebound, and we have a foul on the floor on Marcus Jones, who was trying to scoot Michaels out of the way, and that should be a shooting foul because that's the 5th foul on Somerset, and it's going to send Ben Michaels to the line. Foul on Jones is his first. And Ben Michaels, 80% from the line, leads DCA, at least coming into this game. He's not attempted a free throw yet tonight, and he misses his first one. Motley is back in. Bradshaw is out. 38.9 to play. Looks like Michaels, he got an elbow in the face. His left eye looks like it's bruised on the corner of his eye, Evan.
Like Rocky.
Second free throw for Michaels is good.
He plays hard, man.
17 for Ben Michaels. Hampshire has it in backcourt, kicked away by a 10 out of bounds. 38.8 to play.
One possession game, almost 40 seconds. It's gonna be tight.
And we have a timeout now. We have the officials coming together. Ryan Young asked the official on the far side about something. I can imagine, though, Evan, the panic that a player would have to look up and see big Lake of 10 in his face, 6'10", trying to guard. He's trying to find somewhere to throw it.
Yeah, in a trap.
In a trap of some sort. Now the officials, 3 officials coming together.
Something looks like something with the clock. I don't know if the clock didn't start or if it started too quick. Looks like they got an issue with the clock, which is, high school basketball is not really any way you can kind of tell.
Yeah, it's up to the clock operator to start it and stop it as quickly as they can.
Mm-hmm. And in about every gym in Kentucky, they're doing it for free.
Good point. And in 2 seasons, they're going to have shot clocks to operate as well here in the high school
Those
level.
people probably won't be doing it for free.
Yeah.
That'd be a high-stress job. I'd have to get paid for that one.
Clock stays at 38.8. No, sorry, they took 0.3 of a second off.
Now, how in the world?
38.5. I guess they determined that's how long it takes someone to kick the ball out of bounds.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Here's Grundy in the backcourt, knocked out by Motley. Is it DCA or Somerset ball? It's going to be Somerset basketball. Tell you what, Motley's playing some good backcourt defense here for DCA. He's keeping the Warriors with a chance to get the basketball back every time the ball is inbound. It already forced a turnover last possession. Here's Grundy trying to find somewhere to throw it in. He comes to Absher, and Absher goes back to Grundy. Grundy's trying to say something to the official as he was trying to throw the ball in.
He's saying that Lake, I guess, touched him while he was out of bounds. Like he touched him in the chest. I don't know.
Foul is going to be on Lake of 10. That is his 4th. And it sends Aiden Absher to the line, who, again, has not missed tonight. He's 6 for 6. 85.5%. He averages 19.4 a game. He's had a massive 4th quarter. Got 15 in the game. First free throw by Absher. Nothing but net for Aiden. Bradshaw is back in. Dre Motley will check back out. Somerset Christian and Danville follow this one. Second one by Absher. He has money from the line. 63-58. Dominion has the basketball in backcourt with 30 to play. They go to a 10. A 10 long three-pointer. Got it! It's 63-61. Lake of 10 from about 33 feet away. And he hits nothing but net. And Somerset leads by 2. Will inbound it with Cole Grundy on the baseline. And now Motley checks back in for defensive purposes. Grundy runs the baseline. In the corner, they go to Lewis. Lewis trying to get by Danisman, and Danisman sliding down and fouled him. And luckily for DCA, it's going to be on number 22 and not on number 15, because that would have been the 5th on a 10 if they get a 10 for the foul. And Danisman picks up the foul instead. It's the 2nd on Cole. And now 2 free throws for Josh Lewis, who's at 73.9%. He is 2 for 3 from the line tonight. First one for Lewis is good. Well, Somerset has been ice water from the free throw line. I mean, goodness gracious.
They have, which is big with what you got to do in these games.
Hampshire 6 for 6 this quarter. Lewis is 3 for 3. Second one by Lewis is also good. 65-61, 20 to play now. Here's Domitian in the front court to a 10. Another long 3. Good!
Oh, my goodness!
Back to back for Lake of 10. It's 65-64 with 10 to play as Hampshire breaks the full court press. He's fouled from behind by Domitian at midcourt. And with 7.7 to play, DCA is going to have a chance at least to tie it, even if Hampshire makes them both.
Unbelievable. For those that can't watch this, both of those threes from a 10 were 2 feet on the volleyball line. Both of them came from the volleyball line.
Hayden Hampshire at the free throw line stands with hands on his hips. He's not missed a free throw in this game. He is 8 for 8 from the free throw line. 7.7 to play. Hampshire's free throw, good. Well, if you're Ryan Young, you got to be proud of the way your team has shot free throws down the stretch. 66-64. Second free throw for Hampshire is also good. But DCA trails by 3, and they got a chance. 7.7 to play. It's a timeout for Somerset. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in, we'll take a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 on your home for the All-A Tournament, the Hometown Radio Network.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. It's the friendly, expert care you'll experience every time you bank with us. Hi, I'm Lindsay Cole, the retail market manager at Whitaker Bank in Danville, Kentucky. Whether you're opening an account, planning for the future, or looking for a friendly face, we're here to make banking easy. Stop by or call us at 859-236-9822 to see how we put you first. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
67-64. Somerset by 3, 7.7 to play. Somerset's 12 for 13 from the free throw line in this fourth quarter. Evan, here's the question. Does Somerset foul here to keep the ball? I mean, I would assume you just give it to Lake and see if he can hit another one, right?
Yeah.
But does Somerset foul them, make them have to hit a free throw, miss one, all of that?
I never got into that, and probably not, because, I mean, you know, DCA makes one free throw, and then they've got a 6'10" guy down there to rebound and put it back in. So
here's Domitian to Danisman in backcourt, 5 to play. Danisman in the front court, looking for a 10. A 10 has it, stamped on the sideline on DCA's side, and it's a Warrior turnover. Well, that's the way it ends. Sure is going to be an anticlimactic ending. Inbound pass to Absher in backcourt with 0.9 to play. And Aiden Absher has a chance to certainly ice it now for the Briar Jumpers. After all that, maybe if Lake has a size 13 shoe instead of a 15 or whatever he wears, this game has a chance to see a game-tying three-pointer. But Absher can end it here. Free throw for Aiden Absher is good. What a game it's been, 68-64, 1.2 to play. They add a half a second back to the clock. Second one for Absher, no good, but he follows his own rebound, puts it into the buzzer, and Somerset has knocked off DCA. 70-64 is the final as Absher's follow counts at the buzzer, and it's Aiden Absher who's the hero tonight for the Briar Jumpers. Somerset moves on to the All-A Championship game on Saturday. Who will they play? We'll find out. Danville or Somerset Christian. Game number 2 is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network. We'll break down game 1 for you in 3 minutes right here on WHIR.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those